Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jon-Luc, the Reselling Whiteboy, and today is going to be my first sales update kind of month in review video. So I'm going to bring one of these out at the start of every month. So first or second of each month I'm going to bring them out, apart from this one because this is when I'm starting this one. So today's update is going to be from the 1st of March to the 31st of March. So a full review of the month. I'm going to go through how many sales, my average sale price, am I happy with the month in general? Have I had any returns? Anything like that? Because we know it's not all rosy online on eBay. So yeah, I'm just going to go through everything really, just a month in review. I'm going to bring one out every month, and hopefully with every month that passes, we can see a gradual increase, and we can see the progression. So yeah, I'll get right into it. So there'll be a few little segments to the video. So I hope you enjoy. If you did enjoy the video, hit like, hit subscribe. Yeah, and let me know in the comments what else would you like me to add to this series, if there's anything that I could do better. So the first segment of the video, I'm going to talk through my total sales, my average selling price, and where I peaked in the month and where I could have picked up a little bit more. So we'll just get right into it. So as you can see, the total sales for the month was £2,341. So that's from the 1st of March to the 31st of March. So that's 113 transactions with a £21 average selling price. Am I happy with this selling price? Probably not. But obviously with the coronavirus and the lack of stock coming in, everyone has had to dip into the death pile, get things out that wouldn't normally get looked at. So like kind of last resort items where it's just there, you're like, I don't want to sort it out because it's not that high value. So a lot of things that I'm selling at the moment, especially in April, are just things that I'm just trying to get out the door, that have been stuck with me for a while that I've just not bothered to list. So yeah, I think the average selling price in the next few months when we resume back to normality will increase. So yeah, I'm looking forward to building on that. But yeah, it's not a bad average selling price. It could be 20, 19, 18, it could be a lot less. So £21 average selling price, I'm happy with that. But yeah, I really want to improve that in the future. So yeah, at the start of the month, £94, and then little dip, shoots back up. So I'm not sure what day the 7th, 8th of March was. Let me just check if that was a weekend. Let's have a look. Yeah, so the 7th and 8th of March is a weekend. So yeah, climbing at the weekend, Monday as well, and then it drops. So it's kind of when people get paid, they tend to start spending the money. However, late March, it was slowly dwindling down. Still not bad days, £69 off 3 items. You can't really complain. But yeah, 1 transaction, then 7 transactions, which was £81. So yeah, it's just getting the consistency really, because we had a couple of bad days towards the end of the month, and that's what I'm currently going through at the minute. The last couple of days I've only had a couple of sales, and then previous days I've had 10, 12, 15 sales. So at the minute with eBay, with people not being able to get stock, it's hard to keep consistent in a way because you can't replenish all your stock all the time. So yeah, at the moment it is hit and miss, but I'm happy with what I'm doing at the moment considering the circumstances. So yeah, we started the month really well with £200 days, £172 days, £191 days. If I could hit one of the, 3 or 4 of these a week, be perfect. Obviously, that's unrealistic at the moment, but this time next year, I don't see why I can't hit that personally. But yeah, towards the tail end of the month, for people that don't get paid till the 1st, that might be a majority of my customers, maybe. So yeah, sales slow down, not sales slow. So sales slow down, and it slowly rises up again. We finish on £103. That's actually the 1st of April, it's saying there. So yeah, so up and down, like you say, there's no consistency. It's not just shooting up and going whoop and dropping back down. But that's eBay for you. It's business. So yeah, that's just a quick segment, just showing you all my sales, how much my average price is, just a bit of data really, something that you might not see on other people's channels. So yeah, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go through my top 3 sales from March, so my highest selling, value selling, and my 3 favourite items I've sold. So something that might be not that high value, but it's it was quite rewarding me selling it. Quite enjoyed the sale, and it was a good experience. Okay, so I'm going to go through the top 3 sales, so the highest value sales of March. So the first sale is these Converse Magic Johnson sneakers, the Lakers edition, so purple and yellow. Always look out for those colours. As with the death of Kobe Bryant, the prices have gone up, but even still, they were worth a good amount anyway. I have got a Kobe Bryant jersey just over my shoulder in there, so you know it does mean a lot to me. This would have been in my favourite sales anyway, but I can't cross them over, of course. But yeah, they cost me £7.50, and they sold for £149.99. So a really good markup on those. I believe there was an original pair way back when, and these were like the second edition that was brought out in 2009. So yeah, really lucky to find them in the charity shop. It's not something you'll find every day, but always look out for those colours. You never know. They could be worth even more than what I sold them for anyway. There's certain Lakers items that sell for thousands. So yeah, just keep your eyes peeled. Next ones, these went to London, so they stayed in the country. I've had positive feedback, so happy days with those. So the next sale is Cinetic Systems Proteus Light Sound Mind Machine. So it's like a mental fitness system from the 90s, possibly, maybe the early 2000s. It went to Sweden on the global shipping program. I have positive feedback again, so happy days. Basically, you put glasses on, headphones, and you plug it into like a Walkman style thing, you can see on the photos. Hope my camera's all right over there for this. I did have to move it. So yeah, I did test it out, but I didn't do it in the dark, so I don't think I'd get a full experience over it. But yeah, it's a really interesting product. It's like supposed to stimulate your mind in some kind of way. But yeah, I just did clean out the battery compartment because there was a bit of corrosion in there. But yeah, everything worked fine. I think it was just missing its manual. I think there was a manual missing and a disc. I did mention all that, and you know they was happy with that. I think you can get the software online anyway. But yeah, that was their first sale purchase on eBay as well. It was zero, so it was a little bit, you know, but went well. One to look out for. If you saw that on a car boot, you go, you definitely get that. But now you've seen it, you definitely know, because it is very obscure. If you saw something like that, you think, never seen that before, which I did. But now I'll know. Oh, it's one of those. But yeah, perfect sale. Keep your eyes out for one of those. So the next big sale. The last one is a Cambridge Audio A300 Hi-Fi. So I bought these in a bundle. I bought 2 Hi-Fis, Technic CD player. So it was like on a stack, so a stack of 3, and then these 2 monitor speakers. Forgot what the brand were. I've not sold them yet. I've not put them on eBay. I was going to sell them locally because they're quite bulky, but I might end up putting them on anyway with what's going on. So I paid £30 for the 3 Hi-Fis and the speakers. So I've sold this for £72.99. I've sold the other Hi-Fi for £64.99, I believe, or £69.99. I think a bit cheaper. It's a bit lesser model. I think that was the A2 MK or something like that. It'll be on my store. My link's down below if you want to have a look. And the Technic CD player got 30 for that, so that was all right. That was a bit more lighter, same size but a bit lighter. And then the speakers as well, they're about £30, so well into profit with it. I've got a few items that sold for about £71, £72.99, including some BenQ monitors, not BenQ, Acer monitors that I got £100 for 3. So I sold them for about £72.99 as well. But I thought I'd include this as one of the top sales because it's a bit more interesting than a brand new in-seal monitor. But yeah, look out for Cambridge Audio, Technics. They're well reputable brands in like the music industry, and we really give a good sound off. So yeah, look out for those. So we're going to go into my favourite 3 sales now. So they're maybe not really expensive. To be honest, I have lots of favourite sales, so it's hard to pick them. But yeah, we'll get into that. So the first one, we have these. So the first sale of mine, which is one of my favourites of the month, was these Attack on Titans book set. So I have books 1 to 10 and books 11 to 22. So I picked all of them up, 1 to 22 on Facebook for £30. 5 minutes round the corner, nice and easy. It was a lovely lad who got them off. They're all pretty much brand new condition. I think they're in red, but there's these 3 on the right are the only ones that have got a bit of sun damage, but the rest are in really nice condition. So yeah, the manga books, the ones that are back to front, really interesting books. But yeah, so I sold the 11 to 22 for £47 and 36 for the 1 to 10. So what's that? 30, 57, 67, 87, 87, £93 that might be wrong. £93 for the bundle, all in. Obviously, you take your shipping and whatnot. It was the same person who bought both bundles anyway, so he went into one package. So yeah, good bit of profit in that. It's an interesting sale. Just shows you what you can pick up on Facebook. You know, everyone's always looking at the electronics and the games and stuff like that, collectibles, whatnot. But have a look at the books. You never know. You never know. So yeah, love that. Next one is this Doom Collector's Edition on the PC, brand new and sealed. So yeah, it does what it says on the tin. It's a brand new sealed game. Couple of scratchings to the actual packet, but it's got the first 3 Doom games in, and it's quite old as well. Let's see, it's from 2001. So yeah, really nice. If you buy it used, you'll probably be able to get £15 for it. But I got it new, got £40 for it. This went to Austria, I believe. And there's a bit more of a story to this, so I'll get into that in a moment. But yeah, paid £2 from a charity shop and sold it for 40. Happy days, really. My last favourite sale of the month is this Namco arcade stick. So it's a PS1, PS2 arcade stick for like Street Fighter games and stuff like that. It's in really nice condition. I got it from a charity shop in Bury. It was bundled with a PS2 with 4 buzz controllers, a buzz game, and I think that was it. There might have been another game with it. So what I did was I sold the PS2 with the buzz game and the 4 buzz controllers for £40, I believe, 45. Don't question me on that. Go on my store if you need to see. But yeah, and then I got $64.99 for this. So this was the big ticket item. Obviously I paid 25, so I got the profit off the PS2, and then this was straight profit. So yeah, happy days on that. Even unboxed, you still get a good amount of money for it. So yeah, keep your eye out. It was in really nice condition. You'll be able to see now. Yeah, perfect. It doesn't look like it's been used too much. It's just one of those things hard to come by in a box. Collectors like having things in boxes. As you can see, I've got loads of pop vinyls in boxes. But yeah, it's just one of those pieces. The box is in nice condition as well, to be fair. Be able to see it here. So that'll sit on someone's shelf really nice, and they'll get some use out of it. So yeah, that's my top 3 sales and my top favorite 3 sales of the month. So next segment, I'm just going to go into any returns or any mishaps of the month, and then we are going to go on to some short-term goals, long-term goals, where I want to be, and then we'll get some questions to you. So yeah, the only one mishap of the month, which isn't my fault. I sold this Doom that I've just shown you via GSP. It went to GSP. GSP then passed it on over to the Austrian Post, and then it's marked as delivered. So it's marked as delivered. The buyer saying it's still not received, which I do believe him in this case, because he was really genuine. He's really excited about getting the game. He was one of those that's really on top, messaging and stuff like that. He's got perfect feedback. It's saying marked as delivered. He's opened a case on PayPal. I've spoken to eBay. I've responded to the one on PayPal with the tracking details, but I've spoken to eBay and they said, I'm covered. So I'm going to go and speak to them again, because I've not spoke to him since he's put that PayPal dispute in. He's a nice guy. He's not looking to scam anyone. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chase it up actually just after this video. I'm going to speak to eBay, and I'll mention that in my next video. Tomorrow I'm going to go through my top 10 sales from the 15th of March to the 15th of April. So the reason for the 15th, it's just I did it last month with sunglasses on. The top 10 sales from the 15th to the 15th. So I'm going to do a month in review on the 1st, top 10 sales on the 15th, and then everything else in between. So yeah, what I'm going to just get into now is some short-term goals, some long-term goals. So my short-term goals at the moment, just get clearing my backlog. So my backlog is full of stuff that's not really desirable. It's pretty low value, but I need to keep things moving, bring out the rubbish, clear the space, and with a bit of luck, we'll be able to go sourcing again soon. I don't expect this very soon. The next 1 month, 2 months, hopefully 3-4 months from now, we'll be able to source. I do have backlog to last a little bit, probably not that far in advance. So my short-term goal is to get everything moved out. I've got Lego to sort still, that you would have seen. I've only sorted the 8080, so I've got Lego to sort. I've got a Warhammer castle to sort. Still got loads of little bits that I've had for a couple of years that I need to just go up, low value, low end items. But then I want to try and source a bit more via eBay, via Facebook, see if anyone can bring stuff to me. Yeah, and just reinvest really. So the long-term goals, I'm looking forward to converting the shed into a stockroom office. You know, I'm going to film my videos in there. I'm going to pack items in there. I'm going to ship items from there, take photos of items in there, list everything in there. You know, the deal. I'm going to really do it up, and it's going to feel like a bit of a den. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So my long-term goal is just getting money together to do that. So in one instance, I'm not putting all my money, reinvesting it into new stock. I'm saving it for the shed. So in one way, it's a blessing in disguise that I can't source too much, because if I have the money, it's going straight away. I'm always sourcing. So yeah, I am looking forward to the car boots again though, you know, but who's not? So yeah, long-term goal as well, I'm looking at more wholesale clothes in the future. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing that, and just seeing what I can do. Obviously that's replenishable stock. So yeah, I'm going to start doing that a little bit more. But obviously keep the car boots and the charity shops going. So goals for the channel, what I want to do is get a GoPro, invest in a GoPro, and do some more car boot videos and charity shop videos that you'll see already on YouTube from some really great YouTubers. So yeah, it's just another insight into what I do. And I just want to keep growing, keep expanding, and you know, get as many people on board as I can. So yeah, I appreciate you all anyway. So the last little bit, I'm just going to ask you how your March was. How did you fare? Did you have any returns that you really got peed off with? Did you have some really good sales? Any really good pickups before the chaos started? And you know, how are you coping? You know, within your own head. You know, is everyone doing okay? Just let me know down below. So yeah, we can just bounce off each other in the comments, and you know, just have a bit of a chat. Anything you want to ask, feel free to. What I'm going to do this week now, I've got the top 10 sales video tomorrow. I'm going to be sorting that Warhammer castle out. I've got 2 Scalextric sets to sort out, and I've got a backlog of load of rubbish that I need to sort through. So next few videos after the sales videos will be those, just sorting through some gear, and we'll, you know, see what we can make out of it. We need to test. I think I'm missing a power supply for one of the Scalextric, so I'm just going to see, you know, what I can do with those. And also I want to do a postage video, because I think it was Gary in the comments from the previous video wanted to know how I posted items, you know, via Hermes and Royal Mail, and how easy it is using that service. So next time I do a what I sold video, I'm going to put together a little video on top of that, just me packaging a little bit. So I'll show you the items and what I use to pack. So, you know, it might be shrink wrap, jiffy bags, mailing bags, you know, bubble wrap, all this stuff, where I get it from. I'll add it all in the description, and then I'll talk you through the process of buying the postage. So on Parcel to Go I use for my Hermes, and then you can use the Royal Mail business account, which I've not used yet, but I am looking at doing that soon. So yeah, with my Royal Mail, I just go straight through eBay, put in the weight and the size and whatnot, large letter, small parcel. With Royal Mail, I only put them through post boxes. Anything else I'll do with Hermes. So yeah, I'll go through all of that in a future video. I'll hopefully get that out at the end of the week. So yeah, if you've enjoyed, guys, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share it around. You know, we're trying to get a nice little community going here. I know there's a big wider community. I have the reselling group. You know, everyone's in each other's chats and stuff. But yeah, just looking to get involved more with everything. I appreciate you all. So yeah, hope you have a great week. I hope you had a really good weekend. Peace out, guys. So yeah, we can just bounce off it. Blah, blah. So yeah, we can just bounce each. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to go through when I next do my what sold video. I might do a little showing. So next time I do it at home. So I just go straight through eBay. Blah, blah, blah.